to the last episode of this series. Young son, I know you are right, angry right now, but you can't react emotionally, fight to respond logically. Zoe still doesn't know who her opponent is. If you want all your cards now, you will lose. Trust me, I have seen how Zoe operates, and I know she will people through emotions. He wants you to show yourself, and if you suddenly go out there searching for her, she will find you before you find her. And Jungkook, your dad is right. Let steal her from the company. Remember, we cut the first so that the yes, indeed, she is fighting a ghost. Except the ghost is not me. I can't be real ghost because ghosts doesn't grow. Maybe I am so confused right now. Jackie, don't be my friend. The ghost she will be fighting against will be my mother's ghost. Jian son, I know your brain is not working so well, but I am not following you. Don't you get it? So I killed my mother because knew too much. According to the information my mother gave to Uncle Dan, my mom knew about that, and my mother knew. Right, so what does that have anything to do with goods? Okay, I wouldn't fight her. I will, Jian. That could work. But how are you planning to do that? JK calls him in and gave the access codes to the house security system, especially the audio. I wouldn't go looking for her. She will confess to everything herself and give back everything she ever took. She made my dad almost lose his mind. Now it's her time to lose her for real. You no need to call Jimmy. I can provide you with the information you need. The three men sat down and put together audio files, and Jungkook wanted to start with the audio from his parents' wedding. Jungkook felt that the biggest crime he committed was destroying him. Next he was playing the audio from his mother's car just before the accident. Jungkook didn't know how Uncle Dan got a hold of this audio, but after listening to it, he understood why his uncle turned to numb pain. They spent most of the night manipulating some of the audio makes sense. Accusing Joey like, why did you do this to me? How could you destroy everything I lose? I want it back. Get back. After they were all happy with everything, they were ready to put their plan to action. Why did you bring me here, Joey? I just have feeling you are. Then what did you ever think I am calm because I was innocent? I really don't know what you are up to, but I know you are doing this crime. Someone untying them to a chair. I'm going to die, Charles. Why are you so sure that I will let you go there? I know you will. Joy laughed. Talking to you certainly isn't getting me anywhere. I have a very important meeting tomorrow, so I am going to get my beauty sleep. Did you really do all those things? Zoe, what things? They said you did on the news. Joey, you know, I didn't go to school because of my parents didn't have money for me to go. So let's just say that was our only way to give my kids better life than what I had. Think you are proud of yourself, Joey. Of course I am. Having people thermal around me with only the mention of my name, who wouldn't be proud? He said you did everything for your kids, right? So are you proud? Joey, it's not my fault. They are ungrateful or the opportunity that they have now. They wouldn't have any of it if it wasn't for me. Now all they do is call me a control freak. They don't. Joey, you are the one who will need protection. Joey, was walking away but halted for a split second when Tae said this. But continued walking away. Tae was hungry and tired, but he knew that by now Jungkook probably found out that he was missing. He knew it wouldn't take long for Jungkook to take action, and he did. That night, Joy got no sleep. The audio did its indeed job. By the time morning came, she was running around the house apologizing for her. She was running around screaming, yelling about being hunted by a ghost. Jungle Kyungi, Mr. Jian saw everything. They were using the house cameras to see inside the house. They were happy with the result, but still worried about whereabouts of their home. Jian, don't worry. I think the last audio was left on saying get back. Really messed with her head. JK, I really hope it worked because if not, someone will lose their life. Let's get ready for the meeting. The meeting was mainly going to be around about firing Zoi due to the money laundering evidence and using company funds to pay their legal business. Min went into shock earlier when he saw Jungkook arrive with Yoongi. After they spoke and practically informed him about everything happened, he settled a bit, but he was still in shock due to everything he was told in such a short period of time. He just sat where he was and didn't move. He just watched all the drama and listened to his mom confess that she actually was guilty and everything. He was still trying to process the back and forth between Jungkook and scared, screaming. Zoi was escalating fast, but no one could have predicted what happened next. Zoi took off running to a balcony and jumped off both. JK, no, you don't. You are not going to take the easy way out. Too many people want closure and justice. You will answer to all your actions, including my former mother's death. You and before any of that happens, you did to with him. If you did anything to him, I swear I will throw you over the balcony myself. I didn't do anything to him. He is his. JK, he is what? He is at my old house. I promise I didn't do anything to him. Go get him and please tell to leave me alone. JK, I can't do that because you started it. Joy, I will give it back to you. I promise all of you. JK, how will you do that, huh? My mother, my uncle, and all the other people you killed for selfish gain. How will you give them back, Jimin? Mom, did you really kill people? I found it hard to believe you were using me in the company for your own benefit. Now I am finding out that you kill people. You killed Uncle's mom. Jimin had your sister down his bed. I did it for you, for all your sister. I wanted you to have better life than mine. Jimin, no mom. From my birth and sister's birth, everything was all part of your scheme. Jimin walked out of the room and Jungkook waited for Yoongi to follow him. Mr. Jian turned to face the board members in the room. Jian, okay, shall we vote then? All the favor of dismissing Mrs. Jian Choi from the director's chair, please raise your hand. Everyone present raised their hands, so the police were called and they took Joy away. Joy felt defeated. Her son was thrashed her world into pieces. She did have her kids too, but she loved them very much, and it was true that she did everything to secure their future. She wanted to undo her. When she got to the police station, she made a full confession and pleaded guilty so that they there would be no trial. She had already lost her case, and because of that, she had no fight left in her. She felt she had nothing to live for. When Jungkook got home house, there was hell and no one was there. Everyone left, but unfortunately they didn't untie him and he couldn't free himself. Hey, you didn't know how happy I am to see your face, Jackie. Me too, Theo. Is this over, Jackie? Yes, it's all over. No more hiding. Everyone is. Jackie, I also don't want to be in this house, but I mean that I am with you. Hey, if that's the case, I guess we can go home now. Jackie, after do one thing, Jacob laid down and stay home. A single case wouldn't be enough to satisfy the longing in his heart, but he held back. The relationship has been full of nothing but suffering and trials. The fact that Theo still wants to be with him and stand by overwhelmed his heart deeply. He knew a single kiss wouldn't communicate how much he appreciated and valued Theo. Now can we go home? I need to take a bath, have a good home cooked meal, and restore my energy. If I wasn't part of all this mess, I wouldn't believe that there are people like Joy in this world. Jackie, after your energy is restored, will you let me deplete it again? Depleted it? Huh? I guess it will all depend on how good the meal tastes. Things face flushed when he realized what Jungkook means. Jackie, one more thing, by home you mean both of us go to your place, right? You did hear me say home cooked meal since I can't really cook well. What would that mean? He definitely. Jackie, I see your is still intact, even considering what you have been through. They are not that fragile, and in any case, I actually expect worse. So the fact that everything ended so quickly, you can even call it an anti-climax in a way. JK, what did you expect? Well, you only told me about how much a great fighter you are. I kind of wanted to see you in action, JK. Were you not the one that said I shouldn't break the law? I guess, but a little here and there wouldn't have hurt anyone. JK, I really didn't expect Taekook face flushed again. He never said a word. After that, they dropped some in silence because they all fall asleep as soon as they hit the road. Jungkook was happy that other than being tied up, nothing traumatic happened to them. He was still in good spirit as usual. Jungkook made a promise to treasure this man no matter what life throws at him. He truly was a real human, loyal beyond. Jungkook knew they would have a quiet night together. His dad went to the police station, and from there he would head back to his house. He will be left with Jimin, who is probably still crying. So he will be comforting him most of the night using whatever means necessary. He and Theo will. Who knows what their night will look like? JK, Theo, we are here. Theo, that was fast. Why were you speeding? JK, just a little. I wanted to get home as soon as possible. I have been meaning to ask you. You didn't break any rule law while you were in Joy, right? JK, no, I actually saved her life. Can you believe? Yes, I can, because you are not a monster. The man I love would never intentionally bring harm to anyone. JK, had this been a couple of months back, Theo's bath was long and much needed. By the end, he was done. Jungkook was almost done with the dinner preparation. With all that talk earlier, I expected to find you cooking with just an apron on. I am so disappointed to find you in sweat and t-shirt. JK, listen to you fluttering with me. I'm not sure what you want to do that. I have barely been hanging on the sanity. Let me at least feed you first, okay? I'm hungry, but why do you speak like you are the only one who has been holding back? I have feelings too, and who wouldn't lose it when you are JK? Well, I knew you had feelings for me, but you hadn't said that like that. Well, Mr. Jian, he didn't finish the sentence because Jungkook covered his mouth with his hands. JK, don't say it yet. Eat first, tell me everything later, okay? I don't like think I am mentally and physically able to restrain myself from attacking you if you say it directly to me right now later, okay? Taekook could clearly hear Jungkook's heart racing. His words were barely a whisper. Okay, later then. I spoke into Jungkook's hand. They stood there for a moment, just staring at each other. They both were brought back to reality by the pot that started to sizzle behind Jungkook. As Jungkook walked back to stove to finish what he started, Theon dragged himself to the table and sat down. Soon dinner was ready. The both men were eating quietly, but were not really teasing their food in anticipation of what's to come. JK, thank you. Okay, didn't even have to ask. It's yours. It has been yours since the first time I heard your voice, and it was confirmed the day I opened my eyes. They such easy. How can you say this such a straight face? Okay, because it's true, and I mean it. You started it. Why can't I follow your lead? It's all really over, right? No one more danger. JK, yep, it's all over. We can live freely now. Well, as free as public as you want to be. But it is up to me. JK, I am all the way publicly. I don't know about you. How public? What if I am? Would you say yes? I will. JK, then I am asking you to marry me. Jungkook didn't respond. This time he avoided responding on purpose because it was overwhelmed on his feelings. Are you already done eating? You didn't even eat much. They came full. Why didn't you respond to me the second time? I will deal with the dishes later. Right now I can't hold back anymore. Jungkook pulled him into his arms. He started kissing him and led him to the bedroom. They willingly followed each right a moment without breaking the kiss. Are you ready to give? The two men changed their satisfaction the whole night. Both made sure that neither one was left unsatisfied. It was almost morning when their bodies got into the no matter how pleasurable the night was, how good they both were, felt sleep was not optional. They both needed it. Jungkook woke up first but didn't dare to get out of the bed or move because they were still peacefully sleeping, cuddled up to his arms, looking at the man's sleeping face. Jungkook couldn't help but feel warmth. For the moment he heard Tim's voice, he started to hope. He hoped that this man would share the love and warmth he had. Tim's was Richard Jungkook's. Even in the depth of sleep, he was gentle, kind in the words. Even when he was talking about a man he did know at all. At last, this man is his unconsciously held him a bit tighter, as if afraid something might happen. Take him away again. Then he started to move in his arms, and Jack was shouted back to deep thoughts. His eyes were closed, even though he had been awakened for the one nap I did. I wake you up? Sorry, I was just trying so hard not to wake you. My arms are feeling a bit numb, so I was just adjusting my position. Okay, no, you did not wake me. I had been up for a while. I was just letting you get some more sleep because we both know you need it after last night. Are you sure I am the only one who needs sleep? As a doctor, I know you need sleep too because the last I checked, you didn't any superpower. JK, nah, don't need any more sleep than even what I have already had. My body will just continue to feel like therapy if I sleep. Took a quick inventory so that he could answer Jungkook honestly. What about that? My body will be okay. Right now I have pain in the areas I have never felt pain before. Color almost left some space because worried suddenly became JK. I told her gentle, I really didn't mean to hurt it, and I'm sorry. Then seeing him very panicked face laughed. JK, why are you suddenly laughing? Funny? Jungkook, no matter how gentle you were, there were no way of avoiding pain. I'm happy you were gentle because it minimized the pain, but it wouldn't all be away. JK, I don't. Hey, I had never used those parts in my way before because they were never been and breathed before my ways because it was the first time I ever gave myself to anyone like that. My back because of all the river last night. My entire body was because last night was workout and half get it. None of what I was saying made Jungkook feel good. He was now worried, forgetting all the things. Did you? Feel good? Then flustered because is that what you want? I don't know how to describe it, but the last night was beyond what I had ever imagined I would be. I told you I didn't have any experience, but that didn't mean I lacked knowledge. I knew the theory behind it, but the experience extended my expectation. The reason I kept up with you was because I didn't want to stop. I was also worried because you have a lot of experience in this area. I wanted to make sure you were satisfied to Jungkook took a moment before answering because things was made him to look me. Let me say this. I might have experienced a lot of this but last night was just first time. Hey, why are you getting irritated? Look at the pot calling the kettle black. Aren't you irritated? Hey, it just shows I'm healthy. I just woke up after all. JK. My excuse is the passionate kiss. You just kill me. Wouldn't it be weird if I didn't respond to it? I guess that's the truth, but I don't think you can physically satisfy you right now. I wasn't joking when I said everything hurts. As soon as the emotion settled, he realized that his body was practically begging for rest. He falls asleep as soon as his eyes close. Jungkook stayed up for a while before falling asleep. The next couple of days and weeks were pretty slow and drama-free. The two men spent most of the days adjusting back to life. For Taekook, when he wasn't working, he was forced to give an update about Jungkook to the nurses. Unfortunately, even though the entire hospital knew they were dating, he didn't stop the nurses from being giddy about him. They didn't mind because he always looks extra handsome in the black suit. He made sure that his working hour always matched them so that he was always outside working, waiting for him. They always felt sorry for the nurses because no matter how much they tried to get Jungkook's attention, they always felt he spared not even a glance in their direction. His eyes were always locked onto him, like if he looked away for a second, they would disappear. The nurse had heard saying, "None of you stand a chance with that man," since his eyes opened when he called out of the coma. He only had eyes on Dr. Kim. Of course, the other nurses just giggled and responded, "It does hurt to miss." Jungkook just smiled when he heard the exchange and hurried his steps towards Tae's office. When he got to Tae's office, he stood at the open door and watched them walking with the head down. Tae, "You are early today, JK. How did you know it was me? You didn't even look up there. Your presence already increased the noise level on the floor. You are hard to miss. As soon as you park the car, I already aware of your presence." JK, I'm sorry to know that the nurses are more excited to see me than my boyfriend. Should I go hang out with them? Because you don't look happy to see me at all. Three, you are mine. They just got to watch. Of course, their responses will be more. Your attention is mine, so they work hard to get even a glance out of you. Of course, I'm always happy to see you, but my excitement will never look like theirs. Okay, so you are saying now that you have me, what you do is no longer important. Taekook stood up from his desk, walked towards the door. Taekook, I am saying that my excitement looks different from them. They express it from a distance, and I express mine with zero distance. With that, Tae pulled Jungkook into a long, passionate kiss that left both men gasped for air. Tae, get it? JK, yes sir, loud and clear. Tae, good. JK, are you working overnight today? Overtime today? How can you are still on your computer even when your working hour had ended? Tae, for selfish reason only. JK, can you share? Tae, let's just say I love hearing all the words. The nurses, handsome, strong, thoughtful, his looks are unreal, looks like God in man form. My next mistake, my baby daddy, he is probably gifted down there, probably creating JK. Okay, enough. Wow, that's a lot. How do you even stay calm when you hear people say that about your boyfriend? I didn't think I would be able to stay calm at all. I stay calm because I remind myself that you are mine. I am proud to call you mine. JK, let's get married. They lit out the curve, solved by Jungkook's word. Huh? What did you say? JK, I am asking you to marry me. Jungkook got down on his knees, opened a vase, and revealed the most beautiful ring Tae has ever seen. Simply elegant. It looked expensive, but not in an overwhelming way, perfect for Taekook. JK, I have been just trying to find the perfect time and way to propose you. I know you have been through a lot and everything between us seems rushed. I have said it over and over, and ever since I met you, everything about you me took a new course. I never knew love, I acceptance and even safety for most of my life until I met you. I want that both men were overwhelmed the emotion overwhelmed with emotion, tears streamed down their faces. They hit me with all the money you have. You choose to propose me in my office. A slight feeling of embarrassment flashed across Jungkook's face, but he didn't last long. JK, if you say yes, I promise the wedding wouldn't be in your office and the honeymoon will be even more even without all those things. Smile says yes, yes, yes. Let's get married. With that, Taeyoung and Jungkook entered a new chapter in their crazy love story. They had both awkward each awakened each other to a kind of love that neither thought they deserved or could ever experience. See you again in the next Taekook love story. Till then, take care, sir. Bye bye. Love you.